Okay, this is part 2 of the video on applying self-adhesive vinyl. So we've cut the vinyl and we've not cut through to the backing paper. So what this means is that we can remove the sheet with the vinyl intact. The vinyl is not going to get all screwed up. And I'm just going to cut the excess vinyl away, because with the ScanNcut, obviously you can scan in little pieces of vinyl and nothing goes to waste. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is pick up my weeding pin, and I'm just going to dig in along the edge. Actually, I'm going to trim this a little more. I can see where the cut lines are, because I really don't like to waste any vinyl at all. I can even use this small piece at a later date. And I don't know if you can see, well, you can see where the cuts are, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig in the pin and remove one corner, and you'll see that as I pull away at an angle, the vinyl starts to peel away from the sheet. Okay, don't worry if there is any excess, we can remove that in a moment. Okay, so we're nearly done. And if any little pieces do come up, you can just stick them back down. Okay, so I will just remove the last few excess pieces from the edges. Okay, and as you can see, we've just got the centres of the letters to weed now. So just carefully dig into the centre vinyl and remove those pieces. Okay. So last few pieces to weed. And I'm just going to remove this one, and if it wants to come out, yep. And I'm going to pop the excess straight into the bin, as I'm a bit of a neat freak and I like to keep everything tidy. Okay, so as you can see, it says crafter at work. So the next stage is to apply our transfer tape, and of course I'm going to add links in the description box below. So you just apply the transfer tape over the top of the vinyl and the packing sheet, and just squeegee everything down. And the idea behind this is that you want the vinyl, the front of the vinyl, to attach to the transfer tape. Now, if you wanted to create a decal to send off to somebody, you could just cut everything off, cut the excess of the transfer tape off and send that in the post. But I'm going to use it straight away. Okay, so now I'm going to give it a test and just make sure all the vinyl is adhered to the transfer tape, which it has. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up the plaque, and I'm going to just take a moment to place the vinyl somewhere where I'm happy with it. I just want to make sure I've got my star round the right way as well, that I want it to have. It's worth taking a bit of time and getting a job that you're happy with. Okay, so I'm going to gently place my vinyl down there and just give it a quick press, and then I'm going to pick up the squeegee and just burnish down the vinyl on top of the plaque. Obviously I haven't removed the transfer tape yet. You want to burnish first and remove the transfer tape later. So I want to make sure everything's going to be really well stuck down to my plaque. And I think that may be okay. So I'm going to pick up one edge of the transfer tape, and again I'm going to peel off at an angle. And so far the vinyl is sticking. Okay, and as you can see, vinyl was applied. Now this transfer tape you can actually reuse a few times. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it on the outside of my roll, and there we have it. Okay, a plaque which you can obviously put up with command strips or similar. Okay, so that's how to apply self-adhesive vinyl. You obviously can choose any shape, any pattern, and any colour vinyl. Okay, and I hope this helps somebody. Thanks for watching.